Nothing that I said went through because I've been on mute the whole time like an idiot. Anyway, what happened was my emulator PC locked up. It was never the video capture card. I thought it was, but I was wrong about that. Um, yeah, if I just hit Control-Alt-Delete on the emulator PC's keyboard, I would have noticed that it was locked up, and you know what I mean? Like everything would have picked up from there. So I didn't really need to split the stream, and I feel stupid about that. But here we are. Hopefully it doesn't lock up on us, but if we do, we'll check the PC first, then the capture card. Also, I learned how to reset my capture card, which is excellent. That will save me from splitting streams in the future. Because, yeah, nobody wants their stream split. Lost my previous high scores, though, but we'll crush them. Don't worry. We will crush them. Also, okay, I lost my, this is truly a first. But for whatever reason, I guess since it crashed, it didn't save it with the TurboFire enabled. Alright, give me a second here. Ow, what a stupid early way to die. That's alright. That's alright. We're still on it.
Let's go.
I'm also gonna have to save after every high score because I guess there's a possibility that the simulation crashes. What an odd thing. I hope that doesn't become a regular problem. Everything has been smooth sailing so far. I don't know if that would be just a problem with this game, this emulator, or like something more general, which would be frustrating. Okay, that wasn't great, but let's see if we can pick it back up again. At least I set a high score.
Three, two, one. Let's go.
That was quick and easy.
Three, two, one. Let's go.
I'm gonna dig in the green. I'm gonna try and stick with it for a second. Yeah, new high score, legitimately. I can get a little better at that part, I think. This game plays well from a high score perspective in a way, though. Like, even though it does get too hard to be fair later, probably. But at least it like has a normal default high score and normal, you know, like a low one, which I like. Top 10 board. Long names if you want them, I guess. And displays of the high score constantly while you play, which I definitely like to know what I'm going for. The red laser is obviously the most work to use, but it's still fine. They're all good weapons. It's just, there's not a huge amount of variety there. I don't know why I did that. I think I was trying to grab the green again, but I realized it too late. Shit. Yeah, that'll be a tough one. Never do great after I get a high score, do I?
3, 2, 1, let's go.
shit. Yeah, not great. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing a Golden Axe marathon too. I always enjoy playing every single Golden Axe game. I could even show you the PS2 version just so you know what it's like to be in hell. Oh, that's actually a really good question too. Does anyone know which they think is worse, the PS2 Golden Axe or the PC Engine CD-ROM Golden Axe? They're both just like an atrocity. Like as if they were made by people who hate Golden Axe and want to make it look like shit. Fortunately, I grew up playing two versions of Golden Axe, both of which were good in my opinion. One of which was particularly good, which is the Sega Genesis one, of course. The other one I would play sometimes because I had it, and I thought it was good, was the DOS version. Its graphics might actually be a little better than the Genesis game. I think its music is probably a little bit worse. I want to say it had ad-lib music with like PC speaker sound effects or something, which is kind of awful. I don't know. Maybe we'll look at it someday, but there's not much reason to. The scrolling wasn't as smooth, I'm sure. But it wasn't bad, you know, it was just like a shit ton better than what they got on PS2. I literally mean that. The DOS version of Golden Axe is a shit ton better than the PlayStation 2 version. I wish I could play that Beast Rider game. Maybe I'll try to find that at some point. I've heard it's bad, but I think that they're probably exaggerating how bad it is. Maybe I think it was more of it was a dated type of game that came out. There were a lot of games that I think were good that were beat 'em ups around then, like the Conan the Barbarian one. I think it was just called Conan. That one was really good. Like not like incredibly good, but like it was good. It was like at least a 7, maybe an 8. And yeah, you know, I just feel like people looked at it negatively. I mean, it was real trashy in a lot of ways. Probably not culturally sensitive and such, but like, as a beat 'em up, it was, you know, a worse version of God of War. That's not an insult either, that's just what it was. That's not great either. Man, I'm not even getting close to my high score. What the hell's going on here? Oh. I'll watch the video feed too, see if it's any smoother. Nah, not really. Still looks pretty shitty. I'll get a better capture card someday. This thing sure was easy to get up and going though. Just plugged it in and it works. That is what I'm looking for. I'll probably only play this a half hour to an hour more. Switch it out, do some R-Type 3. See how that goes. We might even get the R-Type Delta tonight. I mean, get through R-Type this weekend. Move on to whatever. You know, I may not jump into a series next. There's some stuff I want to do. There's a Sega Saturn game I want to play. Probably a PS2 game I want to play, so we'll see. I did want to experiment with... There'll be some time off stream that I'm playing with this computer too. I'm going to be trying to clean up Dreamcast emulation a little bit. So here's the deal. Here's where I'm at on Dreamcast emulation. Flycast works great, except it seems to hitch on loads more than an actual Dreamcast does. Like, it's as if it's not working as well as the Dreamcast's 56-speed CD-ROM, which kind of pisses me off. Depending on how much disk access there is, it can get pretty ugly, which is like a lot of intros to things, like you streaming disk access. Like, Virtua Fighter 3's intro looks absolutely terrible right now. Like, it keeps jerking, and then the sound gets shitty, and then it loads, and then... But when you're playing the game, it's fine. Maybe the beginning of a match could look a little iffy, but I think it does anyway on real hardware. So it's mostly like the intro that's affected there. It's not a huge problem, it's just kind of annoying. I wish I could get it smoother. So I tried Redream, which everyone says is a lot smoother, and a lot of people prefer Redream. And you know what? It is. You know what else about Redream, though, that maybe a lot of you don't know? Maybe exactly half of you don't know, but exactly half of you probably do if you've tried it. Is that it does not work on AMD graphics cards at all. It cannot work with AMD. Like, it has this corruption in the visuals, and it doesn't matter if you update your drivers or anything, and it's been like this for, like, it appears a couple of years now. So they're just not supporting AMD for whatever reason, or they can't figure out how to make their shit work on AMD. So Redream's just a no-go. You've got to be on an NVIDIA or Intel graphics card to use it. So that's a bunch of bullshit too.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
So yeah, Flycast, I'm just trying to... It's funny that I'm in a state now where PS2 emulation works better for me than Dreamcast does. I gotta clean that up. I think that can be done though. There's maybe some settings in RetroArch related to sync and stuff that affect performance that I can fix. Sometimes you do just have to fix things on a per game basis. Like, anything that's interlaced and software rendered, so anything on the Saturn that's interlaced, like Virtua Fighter 2 or Last Bronx, or anything on the N64, because I'm software rendering all of that for accuracy reasons. like it has this really bad combing, so I have to use like a bob filter to fix those specific games that are in that type of resolution. I don't think that the PlayStation 1 is affected by this because I'm using hardware rendering, so I think even interlaced games will probably look clean. In case we decide to play some Bubsy 3D, yeah. Which I would rather actually punch myself in the face than play that kind of shit. Alright, now I'm finally creeping up on my high score for real. Even though I have no lives and no reason to believe I'll do well here. I'm getting there though. Oh shit, oh shit, I meant to go for the green. I was way too slow in thinking about it and I died instantly. That's how that went. Still though, at least it's a reasonable score. I'll go ahead, even though it's not number one, I'll go ahead and update my save, why not? It matters not. It's a pretty shit ass place to die, let me tell you. This is about throwaway credit.
Let's go.
That was wild. Decided to try and be chased by that.
Let's go.
That was intentional. Just look a little better here. If I'm not wrong. Oh shit. That was definitely a new high score though. Getting better. Just need to watch out for those center shots off this boss, which are very, very dangerous. Also, the weather's gotten much cloudier here, so I'm going to have to turn on the light. And the lighting in this room's not good right now, so it's not going to make much difference. I'm going to try anyway. Oh, let me save my game now. It's important. Maybe helps a little, though. Better than nothing, right? Yeah, I like this game. I don't really... Yeah, I definitely agree with it. It doesn't feel like R-Type complaints. But what it does feel like is cool. It's its own thing. Definitely one of the better arcade shooters from this year, probably. Although, I don't know, 92 was probably a pretty rich year. I have to see what Total Plan's putting up. Nice. Now let's look at Paul Allen Shmup. You know what I always say though, if I set a new high score, I just immediately set about fucking up. That's what this turn's about. Getting the kinks out. So we get back down to the real business of kicking this game's ass. Oh, that's really bad. That's really terrible.
Let's go.
Yeah, that was a pretty bad run. I'm gonna do one more and then I'm gonna take a short break and then I'm gonna do probably a few more. Yeah, that's the plan. Do one more, take a short break, maybe play for another half hour to 45 minutes. It's a fun game. It gets way too stupid hard later on. I can tell that from playing. You can really feel when it breaks too, like when you're putting in quarters and you're just playing through. Like you can tell, oh, here's the part where it starts to suck ass. But I'm not getting anywhere near there either, so who knows? Maybe by the time you've attained the mastery to actually get to that part, it's not so unfeasible. That's hard to say.
Three, two, one. Let's go. Three, two, one. Let's go.
That's dumb as shit. Oh, fucking what? Maybe this will work, I don't know. I'm also shocked that I had a life. Did I just get that? Shit. And that's really, really hard. Want to do high score? Which means that's the perfect place to take a break, because you know I'm just gonna do bad next round. Ta-da! Alright, I'll be right back. Thanks for watching. All right. Let's get back to what? Okay, hang on. We have lost our video capture device. Let's see if we can fix that using the method we tried before. Properties, deactivate, activate. Yep, that sure got it. Alright, these things are kind of a temperamental little shit, but at least I'm learning to make it work. Here we go.
Three, two, one, let's go.
Go with blue, I guess. Blue's pretty fun up to a point, and then I switched to green mostly. I'm less into red, but you know, red might be needed for that boss that I'm on. Yeah, the third level boss needs red. That's what I think. Ooh, yeah, saved by the option. It's often the case. It's different too, because your protection's on the side instead of either front or behind you, like a memoir type game. It's a whole different deal.
Three, two, one, let's go.
Not what I wanted at this particular moment, but here we are. It's scary and dangerous. Please give me back my green. Thank you. Shit. I need to start remembering I can recall them. I haven't been doing that. That's just stupid. It's just dumb of me. Like, why the fuck wouldn't I be doing it this way? This makes it way easier. Oh, man. Anybody who's been watching and just been frustrated saying, hit 2 again, hit 2 again. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, shit. Too late. Hey, look at that. Oh, shit. You know, it actually is what I need, though, for the boss. And I won't have it, so I won't have shit. I'll just be fucked. I guess that's the way that's gonna go. Yeah, that's a damn shame. What did I get to, though? You know, just under. That's probably worth saving. Just have up there for posterity. Just under. Shit.
Let's go.
Took more effort than it should have. Oops, I didn't mean to do it like that either. Anyway. Oh.
Three, two, one. Let's go.
No, honestly, I'm mostly light blue here. I'll use my options more. Using options more is definitely a big part of it. Double fire them like that didn't mean to switch to green, but here we are. Green, double firing. Let's see how this goes. Switch to red. And die. Then just immediately die. That's what you need to fucking do. It's always gonna be like this here, I guess. Every time, huh? God, why is that so hard? Jesus. If I could just get there with a power-up, I think it would make a huge difference. do about another 15 minutes of this. I'm gonna get a drink here. Got some tea. This is pretty fun though. I think it's a good shooter. I don't give a crap whether or not it's, super, very much like every R-Type game. It's cool to have something different every once in a while. I wonder which one I'm going to really love, besides the original R-Type, which I fell in love with way harder than I thought I would when I played it again. That's an actual masterpiece of a video game. These other ones have been cool, though. I mean, R-Type 2 is a good game, R-Type Leo is a good game. Pretty sure R-Type 3 is a good game. Super R-Type intentionally omitted. I think Delta might turn out to be really great. And Final is either I'm going to continue to not like it, like I have the first couple times I played it, or I'm going to discover why so many people have been crazy about it. I don't know. I have struggled to enjoy that dreary-ass, overly insanely hard game every time I've ever tried to play it. Anyway, here we go with R-Type Leo again. Another score attack. Just got a new high score, so you know that means I'm going to do bad this time because I'm just chattering and doing shitty. Let's try to do it though. Give it a real shot here. In a way, this game can be very easy in that, only bullets coming from the front are usually a threat unless you've died. Or starting the game. It throws enough at you to make it hard. Maybe stupid hard later on.
Let's go.
I also kind of am experimenting with using blue more, just to see how it goes. Well, these dudes, I would say poorly. That's amazing. They didn't even try to go for the fucking obvious targets. Oh, that kills me. That game literally killed me, actually. Now things are looking up a little. Ah. That's here we go anyway. Something that probably works way better.
Let's go.
Ouch, I didn't see what killed me. That's pretty wild. I might even have to really look into switching to red like really early and trying to get used to it in the third level. I feel like it's going to be a necessity against the boss. And that at that point in the game that using your satellites to attack is like a much bigger deal. Much bigger part of everything. I like this level's music. This game's music's pretty hit and miss. Like I said, I don't like the boss theme at all. But I like the kind of relaxed Sega style synth tune they used here. Yeah, now we get the shitty boss tune.
Let's go.
I think, yeah, I just use green for this entire level. For the next level, I can use green or blue mostly, but I really need to use red at the end, so I'm going to try and mostly just use red. Get used to red, make it a thing. Make it part of what I do. On the third level is what I'm saying. I'll switch to red. Although I really, really danced around a shot that time in a stupid way. I am very fast right now, though. I can do dances around shots, which is ridiculous. That's stupid and shitty, and probably a direct result of getting too fast. That's a place I often die, by the way, if you haven't noticed. Ah, shit. Alright. I can't believe I just used to wait on these fucking satellites. Insane.
Three, two, one. Let's go.
Here we go. Live and learn. See if we can make some magic happen. Shit. I did worse. I think I'm gonna give it like one more go here, probably. I'm gonna call it wraps. It's a pretty fun game, though. I'll be switching over to R-Type 3 almost immediately. Just within a few minutes of ending this. So just stick around if you want to see some more R-Type. There'll be frequent breaks in these, but I'll be doing it all day probably and just playing a bunch of R-Type. So check that out. I don't have anything else going on but R-Type. Alright. Everything's snap, crackle, pop over here. Oh, yeah. Oh, the controls fucked up there for a second. That's not my favorite thing in the world. Actually, the R-Type 3 might not be immediately back-to-back. I was going to do some troubleshooting on something else that's, I thought, unrelated to this, but maybe not. So, just make sure I don't have any stutter or anything in my emulation. Got to really trying to keep this thing running clean. I think a well set up software emulation system is the best way to go if you want to play everything and be able to play everything. For the same price that you'd spend on a Mister, but you know, you wouldn't even be able to play Dreamcast. There is a solution coming with that PGA called Mars, but it's going to be like in the $700 range. So if you got the money for it, probably cool, but like, I think for most people, I think software emulation is going to be just the way to go. It's what I would recommend. Especially for streaming, where you need a clean picture and clean sound and everything, and like mods to do things like that to old consoles are either, you know, a lot of work for most people to do, and or a bunch of expenses and stuff too. It's just such a pain in the ass. I mean, I get people liking real hardware, but it's got things associated with it that make it a pain in the ass. Well, shit. That was my last attempt. I'm gonna wrap this one up. Mess around with my system a little bit, probably. But probably round 3 or before I'll be on with R-Type 3. So keep an eye out for that. We'll play some more R-Type here really soon. Thanks for watching.